One.
Okay. Good afternoon. Did everybody have a pretty good time at the ice skating rink?
Yes.
Was that not fun? It was great. Who do you think skated the longest?
Kara.
I mostly didn't even leave.
You didn't leave to
I didn't
eat?
even eat lunch. I just took 2 bites and then left.
Yeah,
All right.
Kara's just
I think Kara, maybe, I saw Kara off the ice. I think Alex Soto was on the ice a lot.
Yeah.
I saw him going around. Okay.
I was dancing.
I really liked when YMCA went out and like everybody went, like a lot of people went and it was so fun.
Very fun. A lot of fun. Good fun, and now we're going to do some good learning. We're going to extend our lesson that we started the other day on personification. Would you please look at your daily progress sheet? Claire, you weren't here, so you need to add to that. Can someone review for us, because Claire wasn't here, the definition that we came up with for personification? Gotta see more hands, come on. If you need help, grab your daily progress sheet as a review. Myra.
Giving human qualities like objects, animals, and concepts.
Can I change one word for your definition? Giving human qualities to objects, animals, or concepts. Will you change that for your definition? All right. Good job. Check your definition. And let's go over to our objective today, because we're going to advance our objective. Last class, we were just, hey, what do we know about personification? Do we know anything about it? And let's learn a little bit more about it. Today, students are going to show understanding of personification by creating several personifications. And we've started some. This is standard number 1, and it goes with, can someone read that standard? It's the same as last period. Esme.
Students will read and understand a variety of materials.
The key word here is understand. If an author uses personification, it really doesn't help us unless we understand it. And that's why we're creating them to deepen your understanding as well. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to show understanding by finishing our posters that we started the other day. We're going to get into groups, the same groups, Friday the unlucky 13th group, same groups, and you're going to finish your 2 personifications. We're going to take about 10 or 12 minutes to do that. So if you need to speed it up, do so. Questions, concerns, or comments? Claire, I'll put you in a group as soon as I see the groups, okay? All right. So let's get in our groups. Let's take 30 seconds. Pencils, colored pencils over here. I like that you're putting the books underneath the tables so that you have more room to work. first one? Let me see. Oh, this is, do you remember what the verbs were?
It was that the wind sang a sadly or something like that.
Oh, sing
What did you call?
What about the mournful? I remember the
Mournful.
word mournful.
Yeah.
Okay. And no one has your sheet.
No, wait, that's not Sega.
You got kind of puts a damper on it.
So I'll write the word. Okay, so we should spell that. And then I'll work on this one. Who's making the sentence? Oh yeah? No, I don't know who it was. No, wait, I was the...
Okay.
The number...
Finish that.
It means another red. Can we...
Your jobs. The first person, the drawer. The second and third person, people that they are going to the dictionaries.
Okay, wait, what's our second
The
one?
fourth person is the interpreter.
I am?
Yeah, I'm good there.
No, second. Personification. Oh, time marches on.
It's yellowhead.
Are you on your second one?
Yeah.
So you've got your interpretation? Okay.
Oh, we can make like...
We're making
Yep. Okay.
Yellowhead at the water.
Probably two people can be doing that too. And I like the marching. How does one look when they're marching?
Straight.
Delia, are you thinking about what that might mean? It continues. Even if it's something's happened in your life to maybe stop you from being happy, it doesn't wait for that. It keeps going.
And so,
Wait, what does it say? What was it supposed to say?
what does it mean? You're still...
Using what you know about saying, what you know about mournful. So what would the wind sound like?
Yeah, but
The wind sounds like a sad, what was that? Calm sound?
Sad. Still four.
Well, and
It never stops.
okay.
The wind sang her mournful song
that is
falling leaves.
found it right here.
Sing her sad song. To make through the...
So taking the, trying to figure out what that means. You're not going to really see wind singing, right? That's the personification. You hear it, and what will it sound like?
The wind pushed, and then these yellowhead at the water. I forgot about it. Something like that.
Well, it's because of weather.
What's your second? Verbs nodding, and it started.
You want me to color that? I have not dropped it. Oh, and we should put.
You might want to write some walk. You might want to write some walk.
Put a bubble.
Can daffodils be big?
Turn on the.
He's gonna run.
Daffodils aren't that big. They're about this big in real life. I had some on my desk. I'm sorry that I don't have any anymore. They look at another word for daffodil is jonquil. Have you heard of those? They're in the springtime and they're yellow or white. And the center looks sort of tubular.
These are leaves, right?
And then there's leaves and flower petals around it.
Is it okay if we put like really big daffodils? Because putting human in that.
See if you can find the word and see if there's a picture of it first. That's a great idea. And then you can make them big so people can see them.
Yeah, I use that.
Okay, so who's the interpreter here? Michael?
I write the second sentence.
Okay, that's the interpretation of what it means.
Okay.
The daffodils nodded their heads at the walkers.
They're supposed to be yellow.
Okay. So I agree there probably needs to be some walkers.
Yeah. So. So guys, how about the sentence is the wind pushed the daffodil's head.
What do you think the author's trying to say with him nodding? I don't think it has to do with wind.
Like the petals move? I think it's saying that. Oh, maybe that's
What does it mean if a human nods to somebody?
Acknowledged.
No.
Like saying hi?
The
Acknowledged?
daffodils greeted the walkers.
Greeted the walkers? Why would flowers greet walkers?
Because they want some water.
That's not tiger. Maybe they want to, Oh, maybe they were pretty.
Maybe they're saying, hey, look at us. We're gorgeous. Get a load of us. We're really pretty. That could be that. When do we see flowers?
Spring.
Okay. So after a long winter, hey, it's springtime.
That's what the sentence says.
Look at us.
Okay, make this.
What sentence? We haven't decided on that.
Well, like, the.
You can be like it's colored. It should be colored. Pink.
What color should the wind go, Jennifer?
Green. For nodding means.
Do you understand what TV?
Like the clock. Oh yeah, right. The clock. So
No, you need to put it.
no time.
Draw a line, like right there, and then put the title above this line.
So maybe we can like
Okay, you still got the wind singing. The wind singing doesn't really happen. So instead of saying the wind sang, what does the wind do?
Sound.
The wind blew. The wind sounds. Yeah. If that helps the interpretation. Because you've got to interpret that singing part. And you guys Andrew gave this interpretation.
So kind of move the.
So instead of singing, you have to use what wind really does. And it blows, it sounds.
Oh, like you did on the volcano first?
Miss Libertini.
Right, exactly.
What's the center of this flower?
There we go.
What do you mean, what's the center of the flower?
Like where all the petals come
Now
from.
we need
pistil?
Stem
for
goes in.
this one, what it really
You mean
means.
of a daffodil?
The center
Just put the
of
middle of it. I don't know what the center of the flower,
Okay.
I'm not a,
Anyone have?
I don't know that term, but I don't think that's important with the interpretation. I think you're getting too technical. I think you need to know what nodding is, and I heard you ask that, but you guys came up with a good suggestion that it means acknowledgement, or it means saying hi, or it means that you want somebody's attention of some sort. I think you came up with that. So go with that rather than what is the center of the flower. Okay? We have about 5 more minutes.
Do I write this one? And you
Um,
want me to ask? No, you want me to
Slide ahead.
You know what? At this point, I don't think we need white out. Let's just write over it or write above it and just cross it out. It's okay.
Well, like, right over sad Russian.
Sad, I think, needs to stay.
Yeah.
Oh, same.
Yeah, blue, like right over it, so that, so it doesn't change.
Blue,
Slash.
or sounded, the wind sounded sad.
Slash green.
Has it blew through the leaves?
Breeting.
Sounded sad.
Sounded sad.
They're like the meaning sad as I'll just keep.
Just keep this. The daffodils.
Greeted the walkers of the
The daffodils demanded the walker's attention.
Blue wanted to work. I think it should just blue her. No, the sad. We had the none. Yes, I think we should be.
Okay, who says that we should do demanded?
It was because it was
Raise your hand if you say we should do the daffodils.
Yeah,
demanded
blue
by
A.
your
So
attention.
just cross
The
that out.
walkers? Yeah.
Just cross that out. It's just
Okay,
when it's not A.
We moved for wanted
A
walker's attention.
Well, whatever.
Why would they
And
want
we
the
should put
attention?
on
I
the
think is
bottom,
important too.
Because they were, what does it? You were asking.
Okay, I think that's good, Esmeralda. That needs to be, that helps with the interpretation.